So like try to make as less noise as possible,
Okay.
and then
Sure.
Don't talk.
To keep the sound volumes
Just-
intact and all.
We need
Yeah.
4 people to record.
I'ma just.
Don't talk.
Mute. Hello. My name is Nicholas Funes, back with another episode with the same 2 guests, Isaac and Oscar. And guess what? We have another guest today. Introduce yourself.
Oh snap! You know it's Alex from the DP 9th Ward. You see what it is? What you know what it do, baby boo? Okay.
Nice. You gotta show us a real Chad. Nice.
I heard that there was a Chad company and I wasn't being let in. I said, hey.
You forced
Hey.
yourself in.
I did.
So, before we start off any other thing, I have an announcement to make. We have finally, after 4 episodes, came up with a podcast name. Oscar, why don't you say what the new name is?
Chadcast. The Chadcast itself, boys. It is.
All right, who's ever editing this, cue when Oscar says it, cue a fanfare.
A drum roll.
Yes.
I tried to do it.
Drum
but-
roll, please.
I interrupted him. 3 minutes in, I already broke a rule.
No worries. But yeah, that's the new name, Chadcast. Came up with a new logo. You'll probably see it in the beginning of the episode, or
Nice.
also in the thumbnail. And we finally came up with one, so now we don't have to go with the unnamed podcast. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's the good news. And Alex, why don't you introduce yourself a bit more? Tell people what you do.
I thought I gave it all. You know.
That
I'm Alex. Obviously, I stay in the DP 9th Ward, and
Give your exact address. Actually,
my exact address. You know that's 714. Never mind. Imagine I get swatted. No, yeah. Yeah. My name is Alex. I don't know how I got here. Oscar dragged me into here. Psych. I made him drag me in here, and
Nice.
yeah, we having a good time. We just vibing. And yes, sir. Isaac, don't do that.
I'm not doing nothing.
So
So
But-
mhm. Oh no, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I don't even know what I was gonna say, dog. I'm gonna be real with you.
But like, for those who don't know, you play the violin. How does that go?
Well, poorly most of the time, but sometimes, every once in a while, I do a little something. No, it's good. It's good. I've been playing for about 10 years. It's about the only thing that I can do semi well, and then I don't even practice it, so I'm like just going downhill. But it's nice. I be musicking, dropped out of the orchestra when I was like in 9th grade, so that's just what I got stuck on. But actually during quarantine, it's been nice though. It's been nice to practice it a little bit more because I have nothing else to do, mostly. But it's good. Weren't you in band?
I was. I played the clarinet. But
Shut
I thought you were gonna say the clown.
The Chad.
The
Oh,
Chad.
yeah.
That's right.
The main reason I joined the clarinet is because of Squidward. That's the only reason.
Yeah. Yep. The only reason I joined the orchestra was I joined it as a meme because you know the little the sad violin Mr. Krabs
Oh,
thing.
dude.
I always wanted to play that because we had a running joke in my family where anytime that any of us would like complain about something or anything inconvenient would happen, we would like mock them and we would be like, oh, play the little sad violin. And then I was like, bruh, one of these days I just want somebody to be complaining about something like so insignificant and just bust out a real violin, and that
Bust
would be
out
the
a
ultimate Chad move. But then I started learning, and then the joke went away by the time that I could actually play it, so I never got to do it, and I just kind of stayed because just because
Oh, just cause.
Oscar, yeah, just because Oscar.
That's pretty poggers. I played the trumpet, and I was a beast at it, bro. First chair, you already know. But
I know,
also, I quit. I quit like Nick, or no, like you, like you. I quit in 9th grade because
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't trying to do marching band. So,
That's
I was
so
just-
hard, dude.
dude, it looks, bro. I seen people turn a whole different skin color, dog.
The meanest farmer tan you ever saw.
Dude, it's crazy, bro. No, but yeah, I didn't want to do marching band, so I said, forget that, man. I'm not trying to do that.
And for me, I have when I was in the clarinet, I stopped because the main reason I stopped was because how unclean it was, like the school with how they clean the instruments.
Yeah.
Because I did it for like I think like 4th and 5th grade, and then I just stopped after that. But it's like the clarinets, the like, you know, when you go to the next period, the next class. So when the students get out of that class and the new ones come in, so when I go in, you know, you see all the clarinets laid up down on the table, but they were just got done being used. So the way to clean them is that what you do is that you just get a clarinet, you have this spray, this antibacterial spray, you just spray on it, and that's it. You don't wipe. They don't let you wipe it. They don't do anything, and then you just start using it.
They don't let you.
No, they don't let us. It's just like they just spray and then class starts.
Boy, I wipe it, but I bring my own stuff. Wipe it anyways. What are they gonna do?
Never did.
Get a whole new.
Mouthpiece.
Yeah, isn't it called like a reed or something? Like the little
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whole reed,
wood
yeah,
things?
reed. Yeah,
a
reed.
wood reed. Yeah, like just grab another one of those. And just go
Oh.
off.
I remember how I
No,
remember
did
how
you not-
bad
did-
that tastes.
Did they not allow
Oh,
you?
you
to, like,
tasted
get
that?
your-
Oh,
Ew.
my God.
So you have your tongue.
Playing it.
Ah.
Because
Oh
you know you
my
have your
God.
tongue.
But bro, he was just really hungry every time that he went into bed. He was looking at his thing. He was like,
That man French kissing his
Well, that bro
clarinet.
said that bro started bro started playing the clarinet. He was like, they ate hot Cheetos.
You can taste what the last kid had.
the boy started playing this clarinet. He said, "Number 15."
Was it right after lunch, or when did you have your period for band?
I think it was actually after lunch. I think
That's-
it was.
Oh, there was no way that you needed to. Okay. I was like, maybe he was hungry. No, he was.
No,
Yeah, no.
But-
for me, when I was doing like all of that, like, intermediate and all that, when they let you take those what's it called, electives, I was like, nah, I'm gonna take art. I didn't care for music, but they forced me into it. I don't know why. Oh, because I knew Spanish and I took the Spanish test, so I didn't have to take a Spanish class for intermediate or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the gist was that I didn't have to take a class, and so they put me in a class, and it was orchestra. And I was so mad because if I would have been able to, like, they told me that we're gonna put you in a music thing, and they're gonna let me choose, I would have chosen band and played the trumpets. I wanted to play trumpet because I don't know, it sounded cool and I don't know, whatever. But they put me in violin, and that was the worst class I've ever had. I always hated violin, and I only learned one song while I was there, and I hated it. I
Play
hated
right
the
now.
class. Huh? I don't have a violin. I threw it away.
I'll be on my way. Take it, says.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, but I forgot it already. But now I regret it, because okay, now knowing what I want to play now, I would have taken the percussion in band.
Yeah.
But oh well,
Yeah.
that's it. I
Mhm.
can't go back.
Or can you?
I think like Boo Boy, my brother, he was like one time I think he like switched. I think he did piano first, also in like I think like third grade or something, and like he did piano and then he switched to trumpet, and then I guess like you know how like the school tells you okay return the instruments before the end of summer.
Mhm.
I guess they just let him keep it. So I have it right now. It's under my. I have the trumpet.
Yo, what?
Yeah. Because for the I don't know if Isaac, I don't know if he said told you, but the last graduation drive by, the one that you didn't go, Isaac,
Mhm. Yeah.
I brought the trumpet. So we were blowing the trumpet, passing by like the sister who graduated. So I use that as like a
Just
horn.
out of tune.
Yeah, it was just one note, like boom.
Bro.
Is it?
Man, that thing like the trumpet like it takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
guess,
It
like-
does, dude. It's crazy. Your lips get so sore, dude. Like you have to learn
Yes.
mouth. What's it called?
Muscles.
Like I don't know ways
Exercises?
to like, yeah, exercises to like relieve all the soreness from your lips. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
you're like numb after a whole session, and it's like after you play concerts, dude. It's crazy, bro. And then like also one thing with the trumpet is that inside the pipes of the trumpet, like spit builds up. So it's like you have to
Yes.
empty it out, and it's like literally like a whole bunch of liquid just coming out of your trumpet, and it's so nasty, bro.
I remember that's how it was with the clarinet with the spray, because like after the spray, the other liquid just goes through the clarinet, and then once you're blowing, you see all the liquid just splash on the person right in front of me. So you see the liquid, the spray liquid going to like the person's head.
Dude, that's so funny, bro.
no.
Oh, I remember when
No.
you were showing me those exercises, and like I didn't know what you were doing at first because you just started busting out with them. And I was like, bro, Oscar, what are you doing? And he's like, no, just do this. I was like, what is this man doing? Some type of. I was afraid.
Like
to say the
like the
least.
horses. You know
Yeah.
how they put their
Exactly
lips out
like that. Exactly like that. Boy, I
Like
was
that?
like, Oscar, I gotta go home, dude. I don't know if I can be here. Then, but then what was I? I was playing your trumpet, and it was so hard, dude.
It's hard to play the trumpet.
I was struggling, but like, I got it for a little bit, for like a brief like few moments. I don't know, and I have a lot of respect ever since then, especially because actually I've been watching a lot of marching band videos for no reason, and they like, cause you have like to have a tempo that you play your instrument at, and then you have a tempo that you have to walk at exactly, and to make like precise steps, and to like run and everything like that. And I can't run and play my instrument. And imagine if I had to like depend on my lung capacity and stuff. Okay,
What is that?
for sure. No, I feel you.
What was that?
Bro, that's the trumpet.
Is that the lawn?
That's no. I don't worry. I turned down my mic for that. I don't know what that was.
It sounded like a
really concerned.
lawnmower.
No, that was not a lawnmower.
But it sounded like a lawnmower, but then I remembered like where your room is. I'm like, there's no way.
My room is in the second floor of my house, by the way.
The front.
In the front, in the backyard is in the back. So
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
know.
wait, yeah. So you were saying, Alex?
I honestly forgot what I was saying, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, no, just it's difficult. It's difficult, and I have a lot of respect for everybody who can do that, because I have like I have like on my page I have videos of me playing my violin, but I always cringe when I look at them because I'm not doing anything. Like I'm just playing and I'm being like super still, and my face is always like just staring into the camera, and I see that's you know what, I'm not gonna get into a controversial topic like that. Psych, yes I am, because you know Lindsay Sterling, that's what she be doing, but she can't play it like that either because she has to like record over the video of her playing because because her playing while she's dancing and doing all that stuff. I don't know if any of you have ever seen videos of her,
I
but
don't
She's a
think so.
beast, man.
well, yes.
That's
she-
what we're talking about. We're talking about how she's really not a beast.
Well,
She's faking it.
I mean, she plays well. She's a good violinist, but she can't play like how she plays and like how she advertises that she plays, like dancing.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, you can't make a sound like that on the violin while you're like doing full body rolls and like break dancing or whatever.
That's fair.
Breakdancing.
I always knew it was cap.
Yeah, I heard a video of her like at the actual like recording sessions, with like her dancing, but without the voiceover thing.
Yeah.
Bro, it sounded so booty. It sound she like because she wasn't even making sound. It was just like.
It was,
I was like,
she
what
was like
is this?
the boa.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It was like not even making content. I mean, and yeah, I'm not trying to cap, but it's just I that's just how hard it is. I can't hold it against her because she has an entertainment aspect to consider, right? Because like me, if I try to put YouTube videos out there like and do it like how I do it, and if she tried to do the same thing, it'd be very difficult because you have to be
Boring.
pretty still, at least with string instruments like that. Yeah, but marching band is something crazy. That's why we can't have marching band. That's why you can't have a marching orchestra.
Well, that and the huge bass and the cellos.
Oh yeah.
No, you could even strap because they're super light. You could even strap them onto you, and it wouldn't make a difference.
But they're huge, man. You gotta sit
It's
on
like
a
a tuba.
stool. A
But
bass.
tubas, you
Bro,
literally
you just be
wrap
you
them
just be
around
doing like
you.
that. You just do it like that.
But
It's
okay,
Not,
they're like
it's not that difficult.
big, dude. They're like this, and then they sit on the stools, and they're like this. Oh, they go like this.
Yeah, but you could
They're
you
like-
could still move while
They're
you're
like
doing
on a
that.
stool, you know. How you gonna move?
If it's strapped. I hope this is being included in the pod.
Hey, do you record video?
How? Yeah, it's recording video.
Yeah, it's recording. I'll add the little scene in.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah,
Dude.
At least when I've seen basses, they're always still.
yeah.
Basses are so chill, dude.
I love the bass, dude. The whole thing makes me go
Yeah.
crazy.
In the orchestra, we have like, I don't know, it's weird because like you're different. Obviously, like your different personality types are gonna gravitate to different instruments, but it's mostly like the same type of people go into like certain instruments, or I don't know what it is, but like everybody that plays like the bass in the orchestra is like generally super chill, like super chill, and then like people who play the viola are just like salty because they can't play the violin.
Yeah, they're like the middle child, you know. They're not.
Yeah, it
they're
really
like-
is.
They're like between the really high notes and the really
Yeah.
low notes, and they're just kind of there.
And the problem is that they swear that they're like more talented than anybody else in the orchestra, but then they get mad because like whenever you get like pieces to play, the violas never get the melody or anything. They're always like background vocals in the far back, so they're always like mad because they never get to show their talent or anything.
That's why they never mess up, because there's nothing to mess up.
Yeah, and if they do, you don't ever hear it. Yeah, and then
Hashtag destroy all violas. They serve no purpose in this world.
man, I have a whole story with violas. I have a bad taste in my mouth with violas. I'm gonna be real, but I want to play one though because it's super epic. Like I like how it's like it goes into the same register as like a cello, but obviously like I mean I can play a viola, but I can't play a cello because it's just a bigger violin, and on cello it's just like it's weird. Like from one note to the other it's like
Really?
that right there. And but And then usually like second violins, they're like the type of people that they just don't care about anything. They're always late to like everything, and they're like, I don't know, they're like they're just mad. I don't know. Everyone in orchestra is just mad. Let me not seem it. I don't know. It was interesting. I liked it though. I miss it.
Well, I guess I do tend to be late. I was second
Yeah, you
violin for orchestra.
Yeah, you do. You don't say.
Yeah.
Bro, we won't go into that.
No. I mean, I was late for this session, and I'm the one who sets the meetings up. So.
Bro, I thought you like fell asleep or something. I was
No,
because we
man.
were just texting. You weren't even like online or nothing.
It's just I always think whenever I have something to do like that, I always think, okay, I gotta do this and that, and then okay, so I'll do this and this and this and that first, and then there'll be enough time to like get to here or to do to the last thing. And I always take too long on the second to last thing, and I'm always late. I always calculate it in a way where it's like I'm 30 minutes late to something every time. And I mean, it's not good, but
Yeah. That's
like that.
I have the same situation, bro. I'm late to something right now, but the calculations were off, and I was like, I was supposed to do a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, and I got things done today, but like whenever I texted, cause I was gonna be a little late to this session as well. Well, I was, but because Isaac was late, then
no one noticed.
And up until now, no one noticed, and I'm just exposing myself. But I know Oscar had told me, it was like, yeah, we're starting at 6. I was like, epic. And then like at 6, I was still like doing stuff that I needed to do. I gave the epic boy Hanzo a bath, and now this boy looking clean. Let me show him.
Let me see him, dude.
Bro,
Hanzo's the beast himself, dude. What a cutie.
Aww.
bro.
The old man Hanzo.
The old man Hanzo with the young spirit. He's interesting. All he wants to do is cuddle though. See, he'll probably chill like this the entire time if I met him. Even though I know he's not comfortable, he just wants to cuddle, no matter how uncomfortable he is.
Nice.
But yeah, I had the same situation going on, and I think I don't know. I think I just always it's a miscalculation. It's always miscalculations.
Facts.
But I always have like the numbers right in my head. I just never execute them correctly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing for me. Like I when I have like so many things to do, I try to like calculate. Okay, let me do this first. Let me do that. Let me do like the things that take the least of time. Let me do it first, and then get the longer ones later. And then stuff messes up, and it's like, I gotta leave it for the next day, or either it's late or something.
Mm.
That mostly happens when like school stuff. That's like the worst.
I was always late to school. Every single time. I was always late. And that's why I like college so much more, because no one cares.
Yeah.
Since I'm paying for the classes, the professors can't say nothing. I'm paying for the class. I can come in whenever I want, and I can leave whenever I want. It's
fail however I want.
Yeah, I can fail if I want to. You got no say. I'm paying for the class. But then I fail, and I'm like, please, professor, please, I need.
How did I fail?
Please, I need a bit. Yeah, that's what happened.
Round my 49 to 80 now.
I know I have a 46 in class, but please, I need that 90. Please.
My mom is gonna be so mad.
Come on. I know I have a 90. No.
I need the 100.
I know I have a 40 in this class, but please, professor, let me keep it 100 with you.
Also,
and then
another.
you try to.
Mhm.
Oh, then you try to bribe him by sliding in an apple. Like here's something for you. Here's something, little something.
With a worm in it.
Oh,
You know what-
no.
You know what this fruit starts with? Yeah, that's right. Apple.
I just realized that. What the heck?
But the good thing also about college is that, hopefully nobody corrects me, because hopefully I'm not wrong. But your parents aren't legal; they can't legally check what grade you have.
Yeah, no, they can't.
So as long
Really?
as long as you don't show them, they can't check and they don't know.
Bro, that doesn't
That's
work
good
in
to
a
know.
that doesn't work in a Mexican household though. I know that.
Nah, man, because
They'll find out.
I could never be like, Mom, it is against the law. This is my property. You have no authority. Like, I'll kick you out if you don't want to show me. And then I'm like,
I won't show
crap.
you your room if you don't show me your grades.
And then I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. En este caso, entre una espada y el mar. Bro, I was dying when you said that, and I have it recorded too.
You know, my aunt recorded it and then she posted it on Instagram. I was like, please take it off.
Mi alma?
Please, yeah. I was
Oh,
like,
bro, I need to check it right now.
Nah, she took it off. She took it off.
Ah, it's
Yeah.
okay. I'll post mine.
Dang, I want to see that.
No.
I got you after this, Nick.
Yes.
Bro, no, honestly, it was an epic talk though. I never got to tell you verbally, but you killed that for real. And my mom listened to it too afterwards. That's why I recorded it. She said you.
Oh. Oh.
He's like, I know.
I know.
You don't gotta
Yeah,
tell
I
me.
know. So what?
I wrote it.
I wrote it. I mean,
Not the first time I heard a compliment.
I mean,
It's my first talk.
it might have turned out wrong if I wrote it and then somebody else said it, but I wrote it and I said it.
So
I
you
mean-
know.
How's it gonna go wrong? I don't.
And then we saying all this flashback to 5 minutes before the meeting. Guys, I'm so nervous. Guys.
It's just no. I was all chill. It's just to emulate humility, you know. I gotta stay humble.
True.
You gotta make
Yeah,
people think.
you can never be like, guys, I literally got this. There's no way I'm gonna mess up.
How do you think I get the 40 to the 100? You gotta talk to the look, professor. You know,
Exactly.
I'm out here hustling, you know, and you know,
Exactly.
it's these grades. You gotta be that kind of person.
Applying all the all the teaching points.
It's about being smart, not intelligent. You know.
True. Very true.
It's about being
what?
smart, not intelligent.
Wow. That was a very smart comment. Kind of dummy though.
That was deep.
Well, I mean, I don't know what word to use. In Spanish, inteligente y listo.
Uh-huh.
Like an animal can be listo, you know.
You mean ready?
No, like smart,
Oh,
you know.
Attentive.
But
And,
but like un zorro is listo. A fox is smart.
Clever.
But a fox can't be intelligent. You know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
Interesting.
You know,
Yeah.
thinking deep. You know. Oh, so smart, man.
outside the box.
Let's see. How do y'all get nervous?
Like
Cause so Isaac was saying, cause this is not the first time Isaac said, like for his last talk too, that he's like absolutely freaking out before the meeting, like just sweating bullets and drinking water like nobody's business. But then obviously, you know, he goes up, and you know how my boy does, he kills it every time. But I don't know. I can never, like, so for example, me, I can never understand the right thing to say to this man when he gets nervous. I'm always like, you're gonna kill it, dog. And then he just looks at me like, unfazed. But I think, yeah, I don't know. How do y'all, how is it that y'all get nervous, and how do y'all cope with it? And what happens to you when that happens?
For me,
In which situation?
like on any situation.
I think
Like
just
public
generally,
speaking?
like yeah, I guess generally for something like that, I think when you have like, cause I think even then, that's an interesting scenario because you have you have a script essentially, right? So it's
Yeah.
like in a way you shouldn't be nervous if you think about it like logically. Like, I have what I need to say in front of me. All I need to do is say the things that I prepared, and that's
Yeah.
it, right? But yet we still get nervous, and I think, yeah, for public speaking specifically, what happens to you?
I think like the main reason why we get nervous, even though like we prepare over and over and over and over, like for like weeks ahead, I think it's because like the acknowledgement of like, okay, now there's people looking at me, they're probably judging, and then you get nervous, and it's like, oh, you don't want to fail, and then your nerves just kick in, and then all that. So like for me, it's the same thing for like when I go like Bible reading or when I go do speeches in class. Because I remember like I had a speech class, and then another one was for computer graphics. That class, we were doing one where like we had to talk about. I had to make a 30-minute not introduction, but like a speech about, I don't remember what it was, but it was something about like how I want to work in graphic design and blah 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 and stuff like that. What do I need to do? Why do I want it? Blah 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 and stuff. And then so I prepared, same thing with the speech class and stuff like that. I prepared over and over and over and try to get it as good as I want, how I want it to be. And then I guess I obviously I prepare and I get nervous. Even though the class, there's only like 15 people looking at you because there's not that many people in class. But it's, yeah, like I said, it's I just get really nervous, and one way that I try to cope with it or try to help me is I just do a prayer, and I usually feel better after that. And but that's how I do it. And then if not a prayer, I don't think I do anything else. I probably I try not to look at people, even though they say to make eye contact.
Do the
like,
classic look right here in the bridge of their nose.
Yeah. Or I look at their forehead, or look a little bit over them. So
Yeah.
Looking at them, but not really.
You gotta get Isaac in that video of Isaac now.
Dude, like I remember when I was little, dude, I would like do everything to not look at someone in the eyes while I'm talking to them. I don't know, I guess I was just shy. But now I'm like really good at, whenever I talk to someone, I look at them straight in the eye. I look at them in their soul. But also, I don't know, whenever I do like public speaking or something like that, if it's something that I just have to read off something, like there's like none of my something from my mind is coming out. Is there just I'm reading something, easy money. Like it's not that scary. It's just once you start reading, it goes away. However, whenever you have to give, say, a comment or you have to give a presentation in class, usually how I get over it is just going first. Like,
really?
Like, yeah, because like like teachers, they'd be like, all right, so any volunteers before we start off from a list or something? And I always say I want to go first because I just want to get over with. Like I'm not trying to be nervous the whole period or something. Like I just do it first. And
yeah, and the way that I saw it, for like the reason to go first is if you're worried that you're gonna be bad, like you're gonna do a terrible job or something, it's also like a thing where they won't know if you did a good job or not compared to everyone else if you're the first one. Everyone then after that is ranked based on you. So if and then after that, like it's like someone does a really good PowerPoint, they did really good, and you just did you're the average. Someone does worse than you, they're like, oh, they were really bad, but you were the base. You know what I mean? So you can't go wrong with going first.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so true. I never thought about it like that. Like you're literally the what's it called, the president
Yeah.
before all the other presentations.
And it's like also like if you go first, like later on, people are gonna completely forget about what you did. They're gonna be focusing more on like the next person or the current person or whoever did the best one. Because I mean, really, it's like in class, in school, when you do a presentation, nobody cares. It's just like it's just another project, and it's
Yeah.
like people don't really care. But you know, it's just that thing within us. We just like feel nervous about it.
Mhm.
Even if we practice and practice, because I know like professional people who like speakers, professional speakers, they always say that yeah, they get nervous all the time. They're just better at hiding it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I think no matter what, we'll still get nervous.
Yeah. I get nervous, especially right before. I'm okay up until the moment I have to get up there. When I've had to go up on stage on like an assembly or something, it's always like the moment where you're like in, in Rosenberg where they have like the, I don't know if you've been behind like backstage. They have like
Yeah.
the stage, and then they have like four entrances, and you can't really see when you're standing in the entrance because there's like a little wall. So when
Yeah.
you're there, I'm like, and then I go outside, and I start talking. The first thing I do is the opposite of when like this. I look at everyone. I go like this, yeah, and then I start talking, and then I don't look at them, because I don't know. I feel like once I look at them like that, I see them more like a blob, like a mass, more than individual people. So it's just easier for me to talk, thinking about it like that. But I don't recommend that for anyone else. I feel like that's a
Yeah.
very specific case. If someone else does that, they're like, "Oh God, oh God."
Yeah, different ways.
But yeah, every time, right before, it's always right before. When I get to the place, I'm chilling, and then they're like, and then up next, like, oh God, what am I gonna do? I'm forgetting everything and stuff. Yeah, it's awful.
It's also
up?
the same thing like with for me, like in my art classes, or the more technical ones, when we had to present, because oh my God, I've never realized how competitive art classes are, because it's like it's all about who does it better. And when you have a project, let's say you have a project about designing the best post, not the best poster, but designing a poster for this fictional company, let's say, and then design it however you want, but it has to be about this theme, it has to be about this and that, and but design it however you want. It just has to have those requirements. And then once the project is done, everybody's done, and then you present it. That is nerve-wracking, because you're being graded about you're being graded about like at least for my classes, but you're being graded for like who, if you have those requirements, obviously if you met those requirements, and then how like teachers or like art professionals, they go like, yes, I like this piece because it really speaks to me, blah 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 blah, like stuff like that. That's how they are, because they go like, oh, I really like how you placed this specific graphic because it really shows the color and it really lights up about this, and it tells a specific story, blah blah stuff, and it's so a little bit scary, because it's like you have to think, okay, how can I make this really good? How can I make this meet other requirements? How can I make this look really good, and try to make as less errors as possible? And then it's not just the teacher judging it, it's also the other students judging it. They have to also talk about it, and then you get your grade. So for me, it's like, oh my God, it's so stressful, because you have to make it look good, and then you present yours, and then the next student has a way better looking one, and then it's like, oh my God, and it feels worse. It won't affect my grade, but it just, I guess I don't know if it's ego or it's pride, I don't know what it is, but it's like it makes you go like, like, man, like that one's so much better. It's like I could have done better than what I have, and it makes you feel a little bit down. Sometimes other people make you feel like, oh, okay, that's encouragement, that's inspiring, now I can make one that's better. But sometimes for me, it's like, oh, I could have done so much better at the level of how he did it, or at least you
Yeah.
know, like I obviously don't say that, but it's like I kind of think about this,
Yeah.
like, man, because like when you go for a job that's art related, it's all competitive because they look at who's better, because you're competing as like, is my stuff better than the other person, is
And it's also because it's
stuff
like
like that.
with art, you're like looking at something, like you're literally looking at something to see if it's better.
Mhm.
It's pretty easy to determine that, to see like you see like a bad drawing, and then you see like a epic drawing. Like you're obviously gonna know which one's better. So I can see where you're coming from with how hard it can be, especially with it being really competitive.
Yeah, like the classes are fun. It's just that when it comes to presenting, it can be a little scary unless you're like really confident. Because when I have pieces that are probably not as good as the other people, but I'm very proud of it, then I'm like, all right, I'm super proud of what I want to show, and then and then I'm happy the rest of the day. But if it's something that's like, I this could have been better, blah blah blah, then I'm like, I'm not really that happy the rest of the day because it bothers me until the next project. So
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I think like as humans, we were really created to want to do a good job and the best job that we can possibly do. So I think when stuff like that happens, I mean, obviously depending, but I think for the most part, I think it's just like a disappointment of knowing that what you did was not up to the, because sometimes if you see something, obviously, like I showed Isaac the other day, this drummer that was like drumming with like one hand, and obviously it's like, dang, like I could do that, but like but could I really though?
This man sending
Like-
me videos of people.
Yeah, but I think when it's something more like you could have thought of that, or something was more easily attainable in terms of like the quality of whatever it is that you're advertising, then I think that nobody really wants to do a bad job or to do a mediocre job. Like you could be okay with it, right? With like presenting something that's like, oh, okay, I'll pass. But obviously if you have the option between like, hey, I could do a good job, like the best job that I can do, the best job like in the class, or a mediocre job, nobody's gonna pick the mediocre one, because you know.
Right.
But I think in like for me, being in the orchestra was something that I think the orchestra has caused more anxiety than anything else ever has, like in my life. And it's, well, that's cap, but but a lot of anxiety. It was a lot of anxiety because it's the same thing. It's really competitive. Like you're always wanting to be the highest chair that you can be, and like for anyone who might be listening that doesn't know much about music or anything like that, when you're in orchestra and you see people are sitting a certain way, it's not randomized. It's kind of like a little, like a hierarchy almost type of thing that goes on within the band, where at least like in schools, I don't know how it is in like full orchestras where they hire musicians, but at least in like school, we would have the director and we would be practicing a piece, and he would keep an eye on who was progressing in what type of way. And when it came to a certain time in the year, like say like first semester would come around, we would have playing tests in which, depending on how well you did, you were put in a certain chair. Either the first chair was obviously the best, and then but you went by twos, so it'd be first chair and second chair would be on the first stand, and those are like the best instrumentalists in that group. But everybody that got placed in anywhere, everyone always wanted the person higher above them's chair. Like if you got placed in third chair, you could see in front of you, like, I'm so close to being on the first stand, I could be second chair. And then that's what you want to do. And then if you're first chair, it's even worse because like you are, especially as a first chair, first violinist, you are like the star of the show. You are like, the whole thing revolves around you. You come out last, and you have your own entrance, like aside from the conductor. And so we would have these kids that were like really talented, really, really, really good, but they would be super cocky throughout time. And some of these people were like my best friends at the time in school. But it was kind of like toxic, because we would have discussions in which they would bring that up, that I was always like third or fourth chair, and like mocking me and stuff. And I always made me so mad. I was like, bro, I one of these days I'm gonna be in second chair or something like that. And then I got there, but homie that was in first chair was always way too good. This man dedicated his whole life to the instrument. He practiced like 5 hours a day outside of school, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, bro. But I think so. But then at the same time, it was nerve-wracking to me, because those playing tests you would have to do in front of the entire orchestra, where there's this heavy cloud of like judgment that's always present whenever you're there. Although we have fun and stuff, it's very competitive all the time, because you're always trying to show your worth to the conductor so that he makes you a certain chair, or that he keeps you in the chair that you're in if you're like first chair. And so then you kind of want to sabotage everybody else, quote unquote. Obviously, it's not so dramatic, but like everybody, if somebody does more poorly than you, that means that you are more prominent when the time comes around for the concert. And so it benefits you. And so it's like, you got moved down a chair. I'm so sad to hear that. And then you're not. That's cap. But we would have certain. The playing tests would always be like, you by yourself, you have to play through the entire song in front of the whole orchestra in total silence. Like nobody else is playing except for you. So then you get to these places where there's rests and everybody else is supposed to play in the actual piece for like 8 measures, or like 40 seconds or something like that. And then you're just like there in total silence, just counting. And then everyone's just staring at you like with, and for me, I could never cope with that. I would get like ulcers because of how stressed it would make me. I would get like these really bad headaches thinking about it, and I would get like panic attacks. It was so bad. Like it was really bad for my health. I was breaking out during that whole time because I noticed that once I left school, like my skin cleared up and stuff. But it's for me personally, I always like, I can do this thing where I can blur my vision. And so it's kind of like, I can, like, even if I have glasses on, I don't have to take off my glasses to be able to blur my vision. I can just do it on command and make myself even blinder than I actually am without my glasses. So then the whole world turns into like just a one large shape. And so if I'm in front of a group of people and I'm presenting, or if I go up on stage, I'll be talking and move around, but I can't see anybody. So it's easier for me because it just looks like a big like square of just nothing. And but I mean I would do the same thing. I pop out like 10 prayers like within a minute or something like that, because then I pray and I'm like, maybe that one didn't work. Did he hear me? I said. Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm also the same way as Isaac too, where I can have something like an assignment and I'll be calm for the weeks leading up to it until the day of, and then like an hour before I have to go up, I'm like, and then it hits me, I'm like, I have to do this. That's crazy. I hope I do a good job. And then like right before I have to like go up or do the thing, that's whenever it hits me. And I don't quite know. It usually works out, I guess, but my hands are always like shaking and stuff. And I don't get like, you know, like my mouth doesn't get dry or anything like that. It's just shaking around and stuff like that. Yeah. Sweating. My face gets really red. My face gets super red.
Dude, I get super red, dude. Call me lobster.
Yes. you
I thought you were gonna say something like else besides just lobster. Call me lobster.
Lobster.
Oh, okay.
Mr.
You be living like Larry for all the wrong reasons.
No, right, that's how it was also for like how you said when you mentioned the seating,
Yeah.
in my band. That's how it was too. But I was in the back. I was just not that great.
Yeah.
And but it's true though, at least in my school also, because it's like the better ones were at the way in the front where the teacher was, and then the trash ones were all the way in the back. And it's also very like kind of stressful too, because um, it's like it's people like you gotta do your best, you gotta do your best, you do all this stuff and all that.
Yeah, all right, guys. Thank y'all for having me here. I know I've been well, I know I killed it today, but I gotta cut it short here today, guys. No play. No. I appreciate y'all having me. Thanks for inviting me to the Chadcast.
Thanks for
Y'all, anybody who's listening here, please subscribe to the cause.
Shout yourself out. You have 30 seconds.
You have 30 seconds. Go.
Don't follow me. Don't follow me. I don't want you to. But yeah, no, for real, guys. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it, guys. Ever since I was a little kid, actually from the age of 8 years old, I never once thought that I would.
Hey guys, it's Isaac here. So, Nick doesn't want you guys to know this, but we got enough content to make 2 Chadcasts. That's right, 2 Chadcasts. But he doesn't want you guys to know that. He actually wants me to separate both sections and make 2 videos out of this. But I'm the one editing and I have all the power. But I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to listen to the viewers. So guys, this is my proposition. If I can get 1 view under the minute of posting this video, I'm gonna include the second part. That's right, I'm gonna include the second Chadcast in this one Chadcast, and you're gonna get 2 Chadcasts for 1 click. That's right. But I'm gonna have to see that view. Oh, we got it? Awesome. I knew the Chadcast army could do it. Amazing, guys. Okay, you guys earned it. So here's the second part of the video.
All right, so he faded away.
He's gone.
Well,
He straight up just disappeared.
He's been promoted to second violin.
promoted to second violin. Get on my level, loser.
Only top 3 violin in this chat. Yeah.
You don't call it the Chadcast for nothing. Oh,
If-
yeah.
if you're 4th chair violin, get out of here, bro. We don't, even want you
talk
watching
to
us.
me.
Oh my
Don't
God.
even watch us if you're 4th chair, bro.
Don't even make me acknowledge you, bro.
Bruh.
I don't even
Oh my
want
God.
to see you. Not even in my provisional vision, bro. Ugh.
Breathe 60-mile radius around me. I'm gonna have to wear a mask. I don't want your toxic
Fourth
beta
violin.
air next to me.
No, it's not even beta. It's omega. Ugh, disgusting.
Oh,
You know,
more like,
voice of the
oh my
road.
God, get away from me.
Top 3 alpha air around me only.
I only keep alphas with me.
Yeah.
Why do
No
you think there's no
betas.
one else in here? Exactly.
It's
So
only
my
you.
family were all 4th chairs, so I kicked them out.
I kicked them out of their house.
They still pay for it, but I'm the only one who lives here. Thank
They
you.
call it the Chad base for a reason. I mean, we can't be having betas up in here. You know what I mean?
Nope.
True, true.
Comment section knows about it. The comment section knows about that.
Comment section. If you're at this point at the time at the podcast, leave a comment down below telling me about your Chad stories and tell me your beta stories of people who you met that were pure betas and how disgusting they are.
Yeah.
Leave a whole story. I better see paragraph essays about it.
Comment section, can you?
Double
I want.
double spades, 12 point
Times New Roman.
Yes.
In
If it's not
MLA
in that, I
format.
won't even bother reading it.
Yeah. MLA format, yeah. I want you guys to name 3 betas that you know in real life down in the comment section below. And it better not be us because of you're getting banned.
I'm gonna block you from this channel. You'll never be on it. Never.
Leave the name of 3 betas you know.
And if you name us, you're not gonna get a like or a heart from me in the comment section. I'm not
No.
even gonna acknowledge it. I'm gonna delete that comment.
You won't get pinned. You won't get the heart. No one will like your comment. There will be no additional comments below your comment. So
And I
you
will
know.
call-
You know.
I will call Susan Wojcicki to ban you from all of the internet. Don't try me.
Susan's my mom, so she can ban you from YouTube.
Oh, she's your mom. She's my aunt.
That's crazy.
Cool.
She's my grandma.
This how we find out that we're related?
Bruh.
You're
Or
my
more like-
dad, bruh.
What? I have a son?
Talking about MLA format, how are we gonna go back to school, man? How'd that looking like? Do you think they're actually gonna put us back to school?
Yep.
They're trying
I
to
mean-
get that money though.
I mean, my uncle is a teacher, and I've been going a couple days with him. I've gone twice with him because I was helping him like clean and set up his classroom, his new classroom, because he moved to another school. And he's an 8th grade teacher, but the school he's been like, his school has been wanting to just let kids come in, like really badly. They don't care about, the student safety and all that, because like, when you're in school, kids aren't gonna care about like, oh, stay 6 feet away, and then like, be safe and be not sick. So it's like they're not gonna care, and it's like, no matter like how clean you want the classrooms to be, those kids are out going around touching other stuff. So I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, kids don't care. They just want to touch other kids' noses and sneeze
Yeah.
on them. I read one like a joke.
What? And sneeze on them.
Yeah, they're gonna like. I read a joke and I thought, man, that might happen actually. They might like they have their masks in the lunch table or something, and then you send them out with a mask, and then they come home with a totally different mask, and they're like, "Oh, I traded it with Johnny because he liked mine and I liked his, so we traded masks." And
That's
I
true.
totally see that happening. I totally see some kids just
Elementary
trading masks, just being like, "Oh, I mean, what's wrong? You have more masks at home, so I didn't think it would be bad. And plus, he gave me his, so we didn't really lose a mask." You know?
And for elementary kids, it'll be like, boys training with boys, girls training with girls. But in middle school, it'll be boys training with girls and girls training with boys.
Mm.
And then in high school, it's gonna
If
be
you get
same
that
thing.
girl, if you get a girl to share your mask with her, bro. That's how it is, bro. That's how it is in these days.
Congratulations, you're a beta male.
Congratulations. You have made it to Simp University. Take a seat.
Class is about to begin.
How do you think college is gonna be?
I don't know.
They're
I don't
gonna
know
make
if
us wear masks, huh?
Probably.
Probably.
But I know they already gave the option of like do it in class or online. But the thing is, for me, I don't know about y'all, but it's like for me that I haven't gotten a single email. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. For one of the classes, I know they're gonna be online. I know that because they already said. But the other class, which I'm mostly looking forward to, which is the animation one, they have not said anything. They don't know. They haven't said anything about being in what's it called? For it to be in physically being there, or it has to be online. They have not said anything. They haven't got a single email. Nothing.
Bro.
So
It's
for
crazy.
me, I don't know.
Very
At least-
unorganized.
At least for me, most of the classes that I had to take were all online. Most
Yeah.
of them. Like
Yeah.
for like all the technical stuff, for the computer technical stuff, most of them were all online. Most of them. And except for one that was half. But that was about as much as I could get like in person for those classes. I don't know, man. I think that it's just gonna be like that. Like people are gonna just start taking classes online, and that's just gonna stay like that for next year. But I'm still,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna keep like kids. I mean, college students from just because you could just roam around school, you know. You
Well,
could- you
college
do
students
whatever.
are all adults, so they know better.
Do they? I mean,
Some, some. There are idiots out there.
They are some. I mean, it is San Jack, so
True. Yeah.
I'm hyped though. I'm hyped, and then I'm not. I'm kind of scared, dude. It's like, what am I gonna do, bro? I'm so scared. Like,
I mean,
I'm going into a freaking major for a career I want. I'm
it's
gonna
not.
learn classes. I'm gonna have an art class, English class, and what's it called? A class that's online. Oh, dude, I have 4 classes that I registered for. I just need to pay.
oh, talking about that, I got a good story I want to tell you guys. So, I was taking computer science, the major, which was a transfer. It was like it was associates, and then you transfer for university. But now I'm not going to university, so I'm just gonna cut it off. And so,
Oh, you're not?
yeah, no. So I'm gonna cut it off as an associate's, and I thought I had to take 3 classes, right? I had 3 classes left, and so I was gonna take them one by one, pay them with my own money that I saved from the past semesters, to pay like 1 class each semester while I switched to this new major, which is programming. But guess what happened? When I talked to the counselors, he was like, "Oh yeah, no you don't. You don't have to." And he took away 2 of them, so I only had to take 1 class, and it was calculus. And I was like, I really don't want to take calculus, dude.
Out of all the classes.
Yeah, out of all the other classes that he didn't take away the calculus class. But then later on, I went to the counselors again, because I was gonna still switch to the majors. And the second time I still switched the majors, but when I was talking to the lady, she was like, "You don't have to. It's just 1, right? You don't have to. You don't have to take calculus. It's fine." I was like, "Oh, I don't?" She was like, "No, you don't have to. Just take like a PE class, a one credit class, like walking. Take walking, you know,
Take
and
the
I'll-
walking class.
and we'll count it. Just take walking, we'll count it." But she said, "But we're gonna have to talk to or whatever his name was about it, because he's the one that decides everything." I really hope I don't get him in trouble or something. I really hope I don't get these people in trouble. I'm not mentioning names. I'm not even sure that's what his name was, but she sends an email to him, and he replies back. He replies back, "No." Because I had signed up for my classes already for my new major, right? So I had 4 classes for my new major. And he was like, "No, he doesn't have to take walking. I'll just count it for one of the classes he's already taking for his new major. And he can graduate this semester, right? It's fine. He doesn't have to take walking or anything." So basically, what I got out of all of this was, I already have a computer science associate. All I have to do is sign up for graduation this semester and pass the class. But like, it has nothing to do with computer science, and I just got a computer science associate just like that. Also, I found out that financial aid, if you have money left over, you can still take classes that aren't your major. as long as you have money left over from financial aid, which means now I can take music classes and art classes and stuff for free. That's
You
pretty-
should take
I
if you wanna sign up for a class, take the best class I've ever had, or the two best classes I've ever had is the video class, and another class is photography. Though I had so much fun on those, especially because if I hadn't take that video class, the Pizza Man trailer,
Yeah, I wouldn't be famous.
and all that. Yeah, you that wouldn't exist. You wouldn't be well known. You wouldn't be on billboards like how you are now. You
Yeah, I
wouldn't
wouldn't
have
be
your own movie
approached.
coming up.
I wouldn't be approached in the streets, people at parties just walking up to me.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you the Pizza Man?
Ladies, one at a time, please.
Please, please. There's 8 slices.
Single file line, please.
But yeah, so it's like, no, I recommend those two. Those are fun classes.
I
Those
hate
two.
that that's the first impression people have of me. Just the pizza.
the pizza
Did
man?
I already talk about this last
I
podcast?
don't think so.
But I hate that. Well, I don't hate it. It's okay. I don't mind. But people, I imagine what people think of me when they come and approach me, because they're like, or like they see me and you're like, they don't know my name, but like, hey, you're the pizza man, right? You're the pizza man. I'm like, nah. Yeah, I am. Hi, I'm Isaac, by the way. It's like- but it's like,
Oh, Pizza Man.
pizza man. But it's like, I imagine like their first impression, like the first thing they see about me is this guy who stalks a girl and like who stalked other people, and he might have killed someone, and he can like appear behind a tree with a pizza, and he's a scary man and the cops are chasing. That's the first impression people have of me, and they're like happy. Hey, it's the pizza man. What are you doing? You know?
It's
I'm
the
like,
Pizza Man.
but it's like really bad. I'm like, no, yeah, I am the pizza man, but I don't think I'm not like that.
Yeah, it's like before the Pizza Man, people knew you about
Yeah,
Isaac 456.
which was worse. I'm pretty happy about the pizza man thing. I'm much more happy about the pizza man thing.
Yeah, Pizza Man's better than Isaac 456. Oh, every time I look back on that video, the
It's-
power of trigger. Oh, I hate that.
I'm gonna cut this whole part just because I don't want people knowing about it.
No, leave it in. Leave it in.
Oh man, but it's really stale, which is, well, it was pretty bad when it came out too, but
Yeah.
now it's also, besides it being bad, it's also stale.
Mm-hmm.
Really stale.
People to this day still ask me, "Am I gonna make the Pizza Man movie?" They still ask me.
It's hard to make a movie. I would be down, but it's like,
Oh yeah, I'm down for it too. But now with the whole virus thing, you can't right now.
and that's like
But,
a month at least of recording and like
Uh-huh.
editing and stuff. And right now you just can't. You can't do any of that. You can't
But
go outside.
it's-
Nothing.
yeah, I want to do that so bad, and it's like, I've been itching for like just to record. It's like I don't know if I mentioned this before. My idea, I have another video idea, and this like documentary idea thing, the short documentary,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I don't want to reveal too much because whenever I do make it, I don't want to spoil it. But it's about this documentary that I want to make. It's short, where it's everything. It's the whole setting is just gonna be, in my house
Yeah.
or the apartment, and it's gonna be about how can I say this without spoiling? But it's like the idea so far is to make a thing about a documentary type drama with one day I decide to look into the fridge and I see that my leftovers are not there. So, and then I go, either me or whoever else I get to do it, they overreact, and then they try to do an investigation around the whole house, see who ate it, and then we try to interview everybody in the house, and trying to go through these great lengths of trying to figure out who ate their leftovers.
Yeah.
So I want to do something like that, a mockumentary.
Oh man,
That's what I want to do.
we've had an idea for a mockumentary we tried filming. It didn't work out. It was called Six Crows, and we have
Oh, that one.
we
Uh-huh.
have so many scripts for so many episodes.
I still have the script. I still have it.
We have like a season of scripts for
It's like
each-
six. Yeah, like
like
6
12
episodes.
12 or so, like scripts or something, and it's so many of them. And I feel like it's really good writing, but you just have to find this. You just have to find like the locations, the people who can actually feel like they're the characters,
Mhm.
and stuff
That's
like that.
hard. That's the
You
hardest.
gotta
part.
you either write for someone, like you write someone like a character for someone, or you have to find someone really specific for this character that you made, because then it's not funny. They can't say the lines how you want them and stuff.
Mhm.
And it's also like a thing that it's like, if you want it to actually be good, you gotta be constant, filming every so often, and it's hard to film shows and movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, and for me the hardest part is just getting the right people to act, because when you ask for people, they go like, oh yeah, I'll do it, and then they never show up,
Mhm.
or they don't want to listen to the directions, and or they just want to do it because they're just like, oh, I'll be on YouTube, and they never watch it. It's like, it's the same thing like for I'm not gonna name any names, but it's like some, actually, you know what, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
No. But it's like, but there's some people that don't want to follow directions, and then I try to tell them like, hey, okay, can you give this little, they do a take, and I go like, okay, that was good, but can we redo it?
Yeah.
And like, and I can see how annoying it can be, because it's like you have to redo the same line over and over and over. But it's like, for me, it's like, oh, I want it to be good. I don't want it to be like, it's supposed to be an intense scene, and then you're going like this, like, oh no, oh dang, like, I gotta like,
Oh,
at least put some
Ah
emotion.
yes.
So it's like that. So it's like, I understand how annoying it can be, because I know how annoying it can be, and it's like, but it's like, if I told you that stuff like this would happen, so it's like,
Don't worry, we'll fix it in post.
Yeah. We'll use CG.
Just like
We'll dub it.
we'll dub it, and we get it like
It's like-
another. It's like in Chinese. It's dubbed in Chinese for that one line they couldn't get.
Oh man, but it's like, yeah, it's like it was the same thing with the there was like a video. Oh, it was for that, I don't remember, I forgot the name of the video. It's on my channel, unless I private it, I don't remember. But it was that video where like you remember where it was filmed at a park, not Paul Cop, not that one, another one. It was filmed in Francolí, but it was about Boo Boy.
Was it like, oh yeah? Is it like
Oh,
he
I
was-
think it
he
called
was
Park
playing the-
Boys.
he was playing the character from Paul Cop, but in another video.
Kinda, yeah, a little bit.
It was like I remember Key being in that one. I know.
No, that
Yeah.
that was Ethan in the Paw Cup video.
No.
So,
But I
that's
know
just
it-
another video.
like he's-
I think
he's
it's
on
called
top
Park
of the-
Boys.
Of the Barney, he was talking or something, and he catches
Yeah.
something.
And it was that day where like I told people, hey, I want to film. So I had like this, I was ready to film. I can't remember what the story was because it was such a long time ago, but it was like I was so ready to film. I told people, okay, I want some actors, hey, you can show up if you want. No, show up if you want to be in it. And it's like you have to follow directions, want to tell you like, okay, can you do this and that? And it's not like I'm telling you like, oh, I want you to do this. If not, get out. Like I don't be rude when telling people that. I just tell them like nicely. And if they can show up and do this and that and act for this, but it's like nobody, almost nobody, not everybody. Some people did follow, but almost everybody said yes, they want to go, and a bunch of people showed up, and then most like 80% of them didn't want to do anything. They all wandered around and did their own thing, and a couple of people only did the thing I wanted them to do. But so it was such a disaster. I just went like, I'm just gonna scrap this and I'm gonna just film some filler, which is what the Park Boys video came out to be.
Yeah.
That's why it was so messy, because it was like I don't know what to film, because
Yeah.
you know what I wanted, it didn't go as planned.
Hey guys, you don't become YouTube recognized with just one video. Nobody calls me Paul Cop, the Park Cop. You know, nobody references me like that. You know, what's another
Yep.
one I did? That's just those three, right?
I think so. And the Pizza Man story, the audio one.
Oh yeah, that one.
I still like
I
that
really
one.
like that one. I really like that one.
That turned
I-
out good.
I really like that one. And that was made with a like an iPhone
Yeah.
earbud thing.
Uh-huh.
I remember doing the lines. It was like a one thing. We did the lines one, and that's it.
Yeah, one take.
Yeah.
And then because we filmed this at the library at San Jack,
hmm
Dude.
one of the rooms. And like we stood in the middle of the library and just like recorded.
Everybody be quiet.
We're filming here.
And then just like in front of everyone. Come on, man. It's a joke. Come on. You know
It's a
me.
jug.
But wasn't it like we had a hard time getting a room because
Yeah,
it was filled up or locked?
Because in the library, at least in South, it's really hard to get one of those private rooms, because like a private room opens and that's it. Someone's in there. You know, everyone's just
Yeah.
waiting to get in there because it's nice. It's nice. It's quiet and you're by yourself. You know, and you even got a whiteboard if you want to do something like that. It's just nicer, you know, than just to
Yeah.
be like in the table with someone else.
Oh yeah, it was nice.
It was we were walking around for like 30 minutes trying to get something.
Upstairs, downstairs, looking for a room.
Yeah.
So and then like,
I felt kind of weird when I recorded the things, cuz since it was one go, it wasn't a back and forth thing. It wasn't like I gave my line and you gave your line and then I gave mine. It was like there's a script and I read it. You're like, okay, I want it to kind of turn out like this, you know, and I read it. I was like, something. You know, it was like I had to pause to give you enough time to cut it and stuff. So it's kind of weird, but I mean, it was faster.
yeah, it was fun. It was still fun. And then after that, where did we go? Like Burger King or something? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
always Burger King. Always Burger King.
Because all the coupons I
Nick
had.
has like a big like he has a wallet, and instead of money, he has Burger King. Burger
Guess
King
what I still
coupons.
have?
Oh my god!
More coupons.
You already used some of them too.
I think these are. Oh, they're already expired. They expired like on the 2nd, so they expired like 7 days ago. Dang it! But-
Gotta get another one.
No, but he was
'Cause they come in the mail.
he would always be like, "Let's go to Burger King because I have coupons," or "Let's go to Subway too." We only went to Subway like 3 times, but only
Yeah.
because I told them, "Come on, man, we can't go back to Burger King."
I did like it when we went to the was it the Vietnamese restaurant with Ethan?
Yeah, that was good.
That was nice.
That
That was good.
But
Oscar,
it's
if
kinda-
you were there, man,
Dude.
that would have been so awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
But those were fun times.
Yeah, it was fun. I really want that again, but like, you can't. You know, that's the bad thing about this whole
Yeah.
pandemic thing.
And then sometimes I would see like random people who I know just walk by, I didn't know you come here. Like I saw like I don't know if you're probably gonna need to censor the names or not. I don't know if they want it their names here, but I saw like uh
Hmm.
another brother named and stuff and a bunch of other people. And I was like, man, I didn't know you come here and this and that. And then sometimes I would see like rarely I would see like
Yeah.
because he usually have his classes at night. But it was nice. It was such a good environment there.
Yeah. Except for the science building.
Yeah, the science. That's.
Oh, look at me, I'm a nurse.
I want to save
Wait.
people.
I'm a nurse. Where my...
What are you doing here? Are you looking at the fossils? It's okay. They're extinct. So why are you looking at them?
Get over
What's
it.
the
They're
point?
dead. Leave.
Get over it,
Right?
they're
Right? It felt like that. Like you
Yeah.
were walking and like if you don't have a class there, then no, they know you don't have a class there. They just look at you. They're like,
It's just like what Ethan said in episode 3 about the when we talked about it.
yeah,
the
man.
science building.
It's crazy. It's so
He-
weird.
How do they know that you don't
How?
belong there?
It's so
like
and it's a really cool building.
yeah, it's really good.
And but they know you go in, they know they go in, and then you walk in, everyone,
They might-
everybody knows.
They
I
might
don't
as
know.
well have like a alarm when you walk for an alarm to where they know that you don't belong
Intruder.
there.
Intruder.
Yeah, intruder alert! Intruder alert! And it's like super loud, and it alerts people. They try to kick you out.
But you know what's weird? I got to have a class in there, and once I had a class in there, no one looked at me. No one cared. No one cared I had a class in there.
Nice.
And because they knew. I don't know how they know. And it's a really cool. They have like a mock hospital in there. They have a what's it called? Big telescope. And they look
Mm.
at the stars. It's called a
Constellation.
no.
the Sanjak scope.
The telescope that you use to look at stars far away.
Oh yeah, the telescope.
Yeah, but it's got a name. I gotta know. I mean, I
don't
guess that's
remember.
why they know. They ask you, what's the telescope name?
Telescope. Wrong.
What does telescope name? If you get it wrong, get out. Sound like that little kid from Jimmy Neutron.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's like there was this thing also and when I was in the video class when we were filming like projects, these two students who were in that class, they filmed a video for the project in that science building. And it was so funny because it's like if you look in the background, people are just staring at them. They're just staring them down while they're trying to like film. Like I don't know I forgot what the video was about, but they were like running upstairs. Like it was supposed to be this action scene, but they chose it because you know the science building is such a good looking place
Yeah.
that and then like you know how like the middle of the building it's all hollow, and it's like you know then you see the different floors, but you can look down. If you're at the top of the floor, you can look down all the way to the first floor. So they use that for their video, and in the background, if you look closely, I wish I had the video, but it's like people you can see them staring at them, like looking at them, and it's not only because they were like filming. They would when there would be a scene where they're just talking normally in a scene, they're like staring at them.
They're like
That sound in the back.
But yeah, it was really good. Their video, but I just found it like super funny that people would just stare at them and all that.
Bruh. Dude, it's like if you like walk into like a whole thing of owls, like they all
Oh,
really
yeah.
look at you.
All their necks just like, like
Everyone Imagine, dude, you walk in.
All
and it's
180 degrees.
Every single person in the building just surrounds you, looking at you like, dude.
Like everybody's walking, and like there's noise, and the moment you walk in, it's all silent. And then everybody turns around at you, and like people who are like have their back facing at you, they turn around like 180 degrees, and like and you hear like the neck, the neck crack, like look at you.
Dude, you're about to say neck and crack, so he's like, and you hear their neck. Dude.
When you're neck.
That was
But yeah.
That was funny.
So weird. I don't know how they do it.
Well, yeah, that's. But I wish this whole, again, pandemic thing didn't happen. So you can go. This is one of the few times where I would say like, I wish I can go back to school, not because of the classes, but because just to walk around and hang out with like y'all and get to do stuff
Yeah.
and play Smash at the, because we would like play Smash.
In the student center.
Yeah, in the student center, like after school. Like Isaac would bring his laptop, and it would have like a Melee.
Yeah.
We just play there. He would bring his GameCube controllers and just play like upstairs.
Dude, I want. Oh, that sounds so fun. I doubt it'll happen this semester and stuff,
Yeah,
but hopefully soon.
but you still, you just started, and I still have classes left. So if we can't go back this semester, then maybe next semester if things have died down with the virus.
Yeah.
And if not, we still have like the fall semester. So I'll still have classes by then. I don't know about Isaac, but I think Itzel still also has classes.
Oh yeah, she's like in her third semester now.
Yeah, she's barely new. So, and then they made like they're making two new buildings. One I think is for cosmetics, like makeup stuff, and I think another building is for cooking. I think.
Imagine,
No,
like
I-
you
the
know
other
when you
one's,
go into.
yeah.
Oh,
What'd you say?
well, like you know how when you go into like a haircut place or something like that, like they have a license. It says cosmetology license.
Oh
And
yeah.
Right now, how you say you're like, I think it's a cosmetology building, like for like makeup stuff. And it's like I just imagine like their license says makeup stuff license.
Do you have your makeup stuff license? Yes, sir. Can I see it?
I left it at home. You're under arrest, mister.
How dare you not bring your makeup stuff license?
Do my makeup right now, and I will know.
But it's like, if we could go back, I don't remember because I went to San Jack I think Thursday, and I missed it. I didn't see if the building was complete or not, if the two buildings were complete. But it would be so cool if we could go back and we could see, like, whenever like we can actually go back to class physically, and then after class we can all go together and look at the other buildings at the same time, because the two buildings look really nice. At least from the
I
outside.
already did like a tour with Isaac that one time I went. That was
Oh.
progress.
But you didn't see the two new buildings.
No, yeah, because they're still being built, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All they
I
had
think
was
that's-
the Ys, the giant Ys.
Yeah, the giant Ys. What is that building for? It's engineering, isn't it?
It's engineering and all that STEM, science and math and stuff, technology.
They're making a second science building. Are you serious?
I want to be a mechanic.
Ugh, you want to be a mechanic? What are you gonna do? Build cars?
You want to do makeup stuff?
Ugh,
Disgusting.
cringe. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess from now on.
Well,
All right. I guess we can end it off now.
Yeah.
Unless you end it
yeah.
off right here. Maybe do
Mhm.
something after. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining again. Episode, what is this, 5 of the
Episode
Chatcast.
5.
It's a long episode today.
We'll see. I mean, cutting out some other parts, but yeah. Thanks for joining podcast, and no more calling it the unnamed podcast or calling it the podcast. It's now Chadcast. I have to get used to that, but it's like Chadcast.
Gotta say Chadcast
See-
3 times fast.
see if you
Chadcast.
See if you can type it 5 times fast in the comment section below. I want to see
And
the
also-
Chadcast.
I'm gonna time it.
The
Yeah.
pinned tweet will be the very first person who comments Chadcast.
Yeah,
It'll be me.
and the 3 betas.
I swear, somebody better name 3 betas. Either it's
If
a
no one does.
celebrity or person they know. Name them.
If I see Oscar on there, get out.
If anyone dares type Nick,
The letter I.
Oscar, and Isaac, you don't even
Man.
know.
Feel
Get out.
free to put Alex in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
feel
yeah,
free
that's
to
fine.
because he left.
Yeah, that's a
He-
beta move.
Feel
The
free
B
to
in
put
beta
Alex
stands for be gone, and
But yeah, thanks to Alex for joining that beta, and it was fun making another episode. So thank you for watching the newly named episode, or the podcast, Chadcast.
not the
Chadcast.
fuck. The Chadcast.
I gotta get used to that.
Chadcast.
But yeah, just join another next time, and we'll see who the next guest is. I don't know who. I think the next one will be Jovan. I think, because I think after Alex, I think it's Jovan.
Nice.
So we'll get him.
nice.
Joven.
Jojo.
Mr. Jovan. Mr.
Vin.
Jojo.
Part
He
6,
looking
can't
like
wait.
a JoJo character too. Not gonna lie.
His stand would be the thing he had. Remember, Isaac, at his house.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got so scared that what.
Oh,
Anyways.
Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways. So
They're here to collect their debt. That's the indication that time has run out for the chat
Yeah.
cast.
Sorry, my assistant came in. She said it's time to go.
all right, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Till next time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.